Hey guys, back again with another year-ending video. This will be the last video that I make until the new year. Got a bunch of books to go through, and this is my second attempt at making this video. For some reason, the first attempt, my camera cut off nearly a third of my video. So here we go again. This Marvel Now previews came out a couple years ago. I think just before the actual Champions comic book came out. And with what's going on and the popularity of these new characters, this might be something worth looking at in the future. All these characters, except for young Cyclops there, are all potential high-end characters in the future, especially Ms. Marvel and Miles Morales, who seem to be right now, especially with the news of Ms. Marvel. And the female that they chose to play her looks exactly like the comic book version. And from all accounts and the buzz about her, it seems like it's going to be a good show. So I'm going to move on kind of quickly because I don't want this video to be cut in half or whatever too. New Men from Image, issue number 1. This is a newsstand. Pick that up. Same thing with Supreme, issue number 2, newsstand. These I always pick up in the bargain bins if I see them. The Deathstroke, the Terminator, City of Assassins. It's a 4-part miniseries within a series, and I found 2 of the 4. I already have this, but if I see it in a dollar bin, like I said, I'll grab them because it's it's appearance of Batman and Deathstroke, the Terminator. You know, these 2 characters have a long assorted history. This is issue number 7. Part 2 of the miniseries, and this is issue number 9, part 4, with great Mike Zeck cover. Found another copy of Eclipse Comics Cutie Bunny, issue number 5, with the parody of the Marvel superhero characters. Storm and Ileana, MAGIK. Picked up a copy of this. I used to have this miniseries. I think I may still have it. I'm not sure. I have to dig and check. But at the time when this came out, it was pretty good. It was young Ileana who was taken into the this dimension, and she was basically raised by Velasco, and she ended up becoming the ruler of that area. And when she came back to the X-Men, she was kind of grown with new powers. Excuse me. New Warriors, number 28. First appearance of the female Turbo. I picked up some photo cover copies. Avengers Prelude. From the 3-part miniseries. This is issue number 3 with Scarlett Johansson on the cover. Elektra, the official movie adaptation with Jennifer Garner on the cover. The Punisher, official movie adaptation with Thomas Jane on the cover. Spider-Man 2. Official comic book adaptation with Tobey Maguire on the cover. Ecto Kid, Clive Barker's book, issue number 1. I picked that up. Never had it, and I was surprised to actually see this in the bin. And to find it with only 1 tick in it, because the cover is real flimsy because of the paper that was used and special treatment of the foil on the cover made it an easy target for it being bent up. But I was glad to find this copy in such great condition. The new 52 Zero editions, I thought I had all of them until I saw this one. I don't know if I have this one or not. I don't remember ever seeing this one for Captain Atom. This book I definitely pick up every time I see it. It's one of Adam Hughes' best covers, or one of the ones that out of the Fables line that people are hunting the most for. It's Ferris, issue number 3. A pretty good sought after cover that is one of, like I said, Adam Hughes' best. Movie adaptations. I got Hook number 1. And I found Labyrinth, issue 1, issue 2, and issue 3. The complete miniseries run. Batman Detective Comics, the bombshell cover of Poison Ivy, issue number 32. I found an early Valiant Legend of Zelda, issue number 2. It's the second print version of it. Impulse, DC Comics presents Impulse 100-page spectacular issue number 1 shot. I picked that up because Joker on the cover. This book used to be kind of hot back in the day. Supergirl number 16, because it had an appearance of the Flash at the time. That's when the Flash kind of started off on CW. So any appearance of him outside of his comic book was kind of semi-spectacular back in the day. This book jumped, I think, maybe double cover price, maybe triple. But nothing really grand. Doctor Strange number 1, I picked up another copy of that. X-Men Legacy. This is the Mark Brooks cover. Highly sought after by collectors. Mark Brooks is a talent that still, for some reason, hasn't caught on like the rest of them. Adam Hughes and Alex Ross and the others, but Mark Brooks' detail and color, the use of color and shade is remarkable. It's so realistic looking, just beautiful work. Got a bunch of Nova number 1s. Richard Rider Nova, Sam Alexander Nova, Betty Ray Bill Nova, and Nova, issue number 1, and Nova Special, number 1, Mark Brooks, again, cover. I found some books that I didn't have that I was looking for. Splinter Cell, number 3, and number 4. Like I said, I'm a Splinter Cell fanatic. I love all the Splinter Cell games. Can't wait for them to release him again. I see he's making an appearance in, I think it's Call of Duty or something. They have a skin for him in that. And that's about it with that. Naomi. I got a bunch of these. I picked up another copy of it. I think it's the first time Naomi showed up outside of her miniseries. She showed up in this book here, Superman Action Comics number 1015. And just a good book to have now that she's going to have her own show. we just wait and see. I hope for the best for it. And, the only time will tell. Combo packs. When the new 52 came out, you had an alternative to buy the regular copy or the combo pack. And the combo pack meant that it had a digital copy. Plus, the combo packs were packed in a bag to itself. So, I guess so people couldn't steal the digital code and get a free comic book. So, they were all packed in bags. And what differentiated the combo pack copy from the regular copy is that the combo packs were $1 more, which kind of turned a lot of people off from buying it. But now it's the combo packs which are really sought after. They're hard to find, especially if you find them inside the bag, because a lot of people bought them, opened them up, and took the code and got the free digital copy. Justice League, issue number 1. This is the 6th print. Great Jim Lee sketch cover. Batman, I don't know what issue this is, but it's the movie variant from The Mask with Joker and the classic recreation of The Mask poster. Picked up some Brightest Day. Brightest Day issue number 4 with the Black Lantern. First appearance of the new Aqualad. I picked this one up just for the cover. I love this Finch cover of Hawkgirl for issue number 8. And I definitely got this for the cover and for the fact that it has White Lantern Batman. Issue number 14, another great Finch cover. Here's a book that you might want to look out for in the dollar bins. It's still in the dollar bins, but I don't think it's going to be in there for long. The JSA, issue number 80, the great Alex Ross did a cover of Joaquin Thunder and Thunderbolt, which is now going to be another television show. They already have cast the voice for the Thunderbolt, and they have cast the lead character. This may end up being something. I think he's supposed to appear in the new Stargirl show, which is great. I really like Stargirl. It's Jeff Johns' production is close to his heart because Stargirl was modeled after his sister who had passed away. And so he's going to do his best with this show, and he's going to make sure that the show is good, which it is. Very, very good. Dr. APHRA, issue number 35. This is weird because there was rumor that the female in The Mandalorian that was on the ship that was... that she was actually Dr. APHRA in disguise, which basically is a rumor. But this book kind of had a bump because of it. I got it because it's a great Ashley Witter cover. And I don't think that the female in that show is actually Dr. APHRA. But if she is, then it's a boon to have this book because it has Dr. APHRA in costume. Star Wars Jango Fett, issue number 2 and issue number 4. I picked those up. Couldn't believe I found this in a dollar bin until I inspected it further. It's got a lot of issues, but it's a solid book. But it's got some kinks to it. It could be, but the thing is, if you got a good presser, you can press out 99.9% of it, and you'll have a great book. This is Captain Marvel number 17, early appearance of Ms. Marvel. Got this at a different comic shop. I paid $5 for this. Philadelphia, issue number 1. I seem to be falling over this book, the Sex and Violence series in X-Force. This is issue number 2. X-23, issue number 3. It's a shame what they had just abandoned this character. And she was doing so well in her own book. And now she's like, I guess they have her popping up every now and then. But, wow, it's a shame. Some older books that I picked up. Star Hunters, number 1. I remember having this book when I was a kid. When I saw it, like I said, older books, and they're in great condition, I will pick them up all day long. Got some older Wonder Woman, issue number 234, first appearance of Armageddon. Issue number 247. I think it's the first appearance of the Inside Out Man. Number 248, great Jose Garcia Lopez cover. This book is worth a little bit of money, not that much, maybe $20, in mint condition. And I picked up another copy of the final issue, number 329. Great Jose Garcia Lopez cover. JLA number 171. I always like to team up of the JLA and the JSA. Batman 329, a controversial cover by Tom Mandrake, with the severed head on the table with an axe. This book is sought after. It's not really expensive, but it's a highly sought after book because of the subject matter on the cover. Some older copies of Superman's Girlfriend, Lois Lane, number 135, with Lois Lane bondage cover, and 136 with appearance of Wonder Woman. Okay, got this for free. It was back in the day when DC versus Marvel came out. This was like a ballot where you could choose or vote for who you think should win between, example, Captain America and Batman, or Superman and the Hulk, or Wonder Woman and Storm. And you had a little ballot paper you could check off, and I think it went towards deciding who would win in the actual comic book fight. But this one, I picked it up. It was given to me. I just took it. It doesn't have the ballot in it. I wish it did, but it doesn't have it. I got this for $10. This is a trade paperback of the X-Men, issues number 94 through 100. And I was glad to find this. It hasn't been opened. It's in pretty good shape, and all those X-Men books are on the rise, especially the early appearance of the new X-Men. The prices for it are getting to be astronomical, and especially for this book, the Giant Size issue number 1, price is off the hook. But this book, I'm telling you, is a hard book to get in a 9.8. Because of the bindery that they used for this book was terrible from the jump. And to really find 9.8, 9.6, 9.4 of this book, if you can find it, if you have that, kudos to you, because I know I had this book, and bindery, which is terrible. I mean, real terrible. And then after a while, the staples or whatever they got in it would start coming through to the impression of it would come through to the cover, and just a mess how they did that book. Now, on to more newer books. I got this book. I don't know what the heck it is, but it seems to be a popular book. I got it because It was a homage to Amazing Spider-Man number 300, and it's called the Prolific 94, and it's only a limited edition of 15 copies. So I went on the internet trying to find this book, and I couldn't find it. I found variations of it, and they were all selling for like $80 plus. They had one that had limited edition of 25, but this is a limited edition of 15, and they didn't have not one. I checked everywhere. I can't get no heads or tails on this book. So if anybody out there knows anything about this book, I really would appreciate the information on it. Local comic book day. Picked up Something is Killing the Children, issue number 1 reprint, and the Invincible number 1 reprint. Captain Marvel second printing of issue number 22 with Namor's son Ove, Thor's daughter Bridget, and Sora. I don't know who's. I think she's Storm and Black Panther's daughter. I also picked up the 5th printing of Strange Academy number 1 and the variant edition of Strange Academy number 6, the Arthur Adams covers. I really like those Arthur Adams covers. El Diablo, the second printing of that. I picked that up, and I only found this one copy. Out of all the stores that I go to, only one shop had it, and they only had one copy of it. The first issue that came out 2 or 3 weeks ago, only one shop had no, 2 shops did. They had one had 4 copies of it, and one shop only had 1 copy of the first issue. And like I said, this book might be a sleeper because she's part of the Goon universe, and she's going to be in a book with the Goon where they all team up, all the characters in the Goon, they basically team up to fight this greater evil or whatever. I was glad to find it. I wasn't even looking for this, didn't even know it was coming out. I just happened to be glancing on the shelf, and there it was, and I immediately grabbed it. I picked up Sword, the variant issue for issue number 1. I got these next three books for $10 a piece. The Virgin variant, the crossover number 2. The black and white variant for crossover number 2. And the 1 in 50 variant for crossover number 2. And I gotta thank Jim Comics for this, because I did buy the regular edition of crossover number 2. I didn't look in it. And he showed in his video the interior of the book, and it had all these characters in jail. That you had the Thing, Batman, Spider-Man. You had all these people. They're in jail, and you can tell it's clearly them in this crossover. Even though it's not really mentioned as them, you know it is them. And because of that, I went out to get another copy of the regular edition. But when I got in there and I saw the Virgin variant, and the owner of the shop was like, "Well, I got these other ones too." He said, "I'll cut you a deal. I'll charge you $10 for all of them." I said, "Yeah, great. I'll take them." And that's just what I did. Far Sector, the B cover, issue number 9. She's supposed to show up in the Green Lantern series, I think, for HBO Max. So it's good to try to pick up her back issues. Mega Man. I don't know what issue number that is, but I just love the cover. Peach Momoko's cover for the Frost Giant's daughter, the Sumerian. Another Peach Momoko. Batman, black and white. I'm not a I mean, I like Peach Momoko. I'm not crazy about her. Well, you know, her art is great. But if I don't get a copy, I don't really fret about it because it is what it is. Some of the covers are good. Some of the covers are okay. I don't know. I don't know. But I did get these. And I also got Batman Black and White issue number 1. I don't know who did this cover, but definitely picked that up. So I went digging in the back issue bins of the variants that this one comic shop had, and I saw this and I couldn't pass it up. Tony Stark Iron Man issue number 2, Mark Brooks cover. I found a hip hop variant for all new Hawkeye number 1, especially with Kate Bishop, another character that's making an appearance in the movies or on television show. I'm sorry. My buddy looked out for me with this one. I wanted this, but it's like each store only got maybe 1 or 2 of them. And this is the Gary Frank cover for Dark Knight's Death Metal, Last Stories of DC Universe. I definitely had to pick up the second printing of The Last Ronin. Walmart books. I went to a Walmart and I found some more Exoswords variant for issue number 1. I found another Champions issue number 1. And Burke's Family, he was the first one that I saw that showed the new second printing of the Venom issue with purple lettering. And I have to give him the props for that. Burke's Family, his videos, he's pretty new to the scene, but he's rising super fast. Very entertaining video. Nice gentleman. I don't know him, but he has a great demeanor about him, which shows in his videos. So if you haven't subscribed or know of Burks, which I'm quite sure you do, you should check him out. Venom number 1 Walmart variant. And inside those 3 packs, you had different comic books inside. This one had a variant for Star Wars Darth Vader, issue number 1. And some of the other ones that were inside the Walmart packs. Extermination. Why is that so crooked? Extermination, issue number 3. Excalibur, number 7, the Gwen Stacy variant. Now back to my regular variants. I picked up the Miles Morales, issue number 21. The Nullified variants, Miles Morales, issue number 21. Black Widow, issue number 4, Nullified. Conan the Barbarian, number 17, Nullified. Thor, number 10, Nullified. Daredevil, number 25. This book is blowing up. And my buddy at my comic book shop was looking out for me because I was actually eyeing this one. And we had a conversation about it. And, you know, I said it's a simplistic cover, but it kind of pulled at me. And he was like, yeah, these are all Stormbreakers, which are all new artists that are trying to showcase in the Marvel Comics. And these books actually go for a little bit of money. So he made a deal with me that when the new ones come out, he'll basically give them to me for cover price. So he showed me that he still had the Fantastic Four one. And I just picked up the Oh my goodness. Kitty Pryde and Lockheed. And I fell in love with this one. The Amazing Spider-Man. Love that cover. Alright, down to the wire. It's almost over, people. Absolute Carnage. I picked this variant up. These were $5 a piece. Issue number 2. Issue number 4. Dr. APHRA, issue number 2. This is a $30 book. $30 book. Gotham by Midnight, issue number 1. And these I got regular price. Venom number 31. The King in Black, Peach Momoko variant for issue number 1. And the last book, The King in Black, issue number 1. With the this is the secret issue with the ever-loving blue-eyed thing on the cover in place of the Incredible Hulk. And people, that is the end of my video. And I wish everybody a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, especially a Happy New Year. Hopefully this year coming in will be better than the year that's going out. I wish you all health and prosperity. And I'll see you on the next video. Be well. Goodbye.